What's up YouTube, Gemini Johnny back again with day 11 of TikToktober, where I'm taking you through the weirdest, creepiest, and most unexplained TikToks I can find every single day for the month of October. So don't forget to join me at 4:15 p.m. PST for the premiere of a brand new video, all spooky season long. If you're new here, we are on the search for real, true paranormal evidence or evidence of cryptids or anything else weird that we can capture on camera. And this is my first time watching most of these. If it's not, I'll try to point it out. But I do want to give you genuine, real reactions to my first time seeing these, so I don't actually watch them all the way through for the first time. So as I'm looking for these, I watch the first couple seconds, and if it doesn't look familiar, I'll save it and come back to it when I'm recording. I don't know, just so you know. Alright, and without further ado, let's jump right in. Me. I don't think we've seen this before. Are people just slapping SCP on everything? I also wonder if it's just always been there, and because I didn't recognize that it was a thing, it just never... Bigfoots. We've seen this one before too. Doesn't show anything, it's just trees breaking and moving. Oh wait, it does kind of show something back there. Maybe we haven't seen this before. Goat man. SCP-682. Well, SCP-682 is a giant crocodile man thing. This doesn't look like a crocodile. I do love when people see videos like this, and I'm assuming it's because the kid turned the cross upside down. But I love when people put their prayers in the TikTok comments, like God scrolling TikTok. Like, oh man, glad I caught this. Almost missed you there. I don't think that's how prayers work, dude. Lord, forgive me for seeing this video, amen. You need to be seeking forgiveness for the vanity that you hold for doing that kind of thing in comments, just so that people will see your account and click the little heart next to your name. That's what you need forgiveness for, not for seeing this video. You'll be fine for seeing this video, I promise. I mimic using my son's voice.
Who is it?
Me.
Who's me?
Your son.
She was lying on a bed with her son when they heard a voice that sounded exactly like her other boy that she just dropped off at another house. The voice was acting weirdly, and they've heard intensive knocking on the door or sounds of trying to open it, so they took out their phones and captured something terrifying.
Aren't you at your friend's sleepover? Where are you?
You can hear that it's becoming more and more aggressive while trying to lure them out of the room. This is why you shouldn't talk to a mimic. Watch what happened next.
What do you want? Go to bed.
It wanted to come in. My son would talk like that.
Go to bed.
What happens if you open the door for a mimic? But one issue with all of these paranormal and unknown entities, experiences, whatever you want to call them, is that there's not a lot of concrete information out there about them. I just read for, I don't know, probably the last 20 minutes, different people's accounts of mimics and entities. Look, something's happening. These people are experiencing something. There's so many of these stories where people are like, there's no way anybody else could have been around. And one lady was in an apartment by herself that was in a church that was completely empty. Didn't even have windows or vents or anything. Another person, when they were a kid, heard their mom call them downstairs, and they responded, why? And then the dad screamed, come down here now. And they got downstairs, and there were no lights on. Their parents were asleep, and they didn't know what they were talking about. I mean, something's happening. These people are experiencing something, you know? Unless, I mean, I don't know. Is it possible to just have 3 seconds of psychosis? I guess, sure, we don't fully understand the brain, right? But I don't think that's what's happening. Maybe they didn't, you know, in this case, maybe they didn't really drop the kid off and he's actually just on the other side of the door so they can make a viral video. Maybe. But people posting on Reddit and another forum that I found from like 2004 or something aren't doing it for virality. They're doing it because they experience something and they have questions about it. I don't know. I've never experienced a mimic. They creep me out though. It would definitely freak me out if it ever happened to me, and I hope it never does. But if you've experienced a mimic, I would love to know. So let me know in the comments. Whoa. Where the hell do they have that person's body? Did somebody lose a pair of pants?
Okay, so when I say demons, spirits can attach themselves to clothing, this is what I mean. Demons can mold the clothing to the shape of their face. The reason they do this is so you can pay attention to it, and just that alone can acknowledge it, bring it out into your house.
Now see, so what if you just did your laundry? Put your clothes away. Demons can't attach to it, right? Yeah, I don't know about all that. I mean, maybe they can. I don't know. We don't know, right? I guess anything's possible when you're talking about the realm of demons and spirits, but it's the first I've ever heard of that. But I mean, if they can attach to objects, I don't see why they couldn't attach to a t-shirt. But why? The part I'm confused about is why would you make it your face? It's not like a demon inhabits a doll and the doll starts looking like the demon. How come the demon face is never in like the doll dress, like all bunched up and like making a face? Oh. It is weird how much that looks like a face though. Like you can make out the eyes and the, obviously you guys can see it, but at the top it says, what are they hiding from us? And I'm guessing it's not what this is, but just off of this first frame, it looks like it might be a look inside of a West Hollywood bathroom. Nope, never mind. Of course you gotta throw that one in there. It is weird though. They do look like animatronics. Oh, some white dude. Alright, I'll give it to him. The last one was weird. Unless she's had a tracheotomy in the past, then I don't know why. That's not even the right spot for a tracheotomy. That's like right here. Like at your sternum. Tracheotomy's gotta be like up here. Yeah, I mean, at least this one, the masks actually looked real. This one was a little suspect. I don't know how much I'd believe it. Kind of looks like Kamaru Usman, the UFC fighter. Imagine if it comes out in years that one of the top UFC fighters was wearing a latex mask the whole time. And this one looked real. But I think he's just got a bald cap. I think it's his real face. Nope. Pulled it down over his whole face too, never mind. Hers is kind of hard to tell. Hers might have been fake looking before she started peeling it off. It kind of looks like it's Britney Spears. I don't think it is, but I thought it was the first time I saw it. That one didn't look real. You look at that up close, you'd be like, something's wrong with your head, dude. Yeah, but I'm sure this technology hasn't been used against innocent people ever whatsoever. Nah. She ran up on that thing. Oh, what's with the goats? This is the, well, you can, I mean, it's on both sides, but that's the account. If you guys want to go check this account out, Tick Terror 666. That was weird. You sitting back down? It's always the reactions, bro. Nobody's gonna stand there while they just watch things move in front of their face. You be up out of there. We up out of here. Bah! You're not sitting. Okay. This is bullshit. You're not sitting back down. You're definitely not sitting back down in that chair. Oops, she's still there. She just took her? How do you not have a weapon yet? That's how I know this is fake. Any real person would grab a rock or something. I see plates over there on the ground. I would have grabbed one of those, hit him upside the head. I don't think so. Grab one of those chairs. Gouge it in her eye or something, man. That's it. Yeah, bullshit. Tick Terror 666. Thank you for the video. I don't get the goats, but hey, we all have our branding, right? Do not watch this video at night. You've been warned. Well, I'm gonna.
Do not watch this video at night. This will freak you out. In the photo behind me is a man named Cody. And
Hi,
while
Cody.
he was home by himself, he was starting to experience some very odd things. He was hearing noises, and it was pretty clear that he thought someone was in the house. And by the way, the footage that I'm about to show you was recorded by him. When he walked over to the bathroom, the lights were flickering. But not only were the lights flickering, but the faucet was on, so he turned the faucet off and left. At this point, Cody got pretty freaked out, so he went outside and called his wife and let her know what was happening. His wife insisted that he would stay outside, however, Cody decided to go back in and do some more filming. When he went back inside, the entire kitchen was a complete mess. Cupboards were open and things were thrown around as seen in this photo, and this right here is the clip of him first walking in. When Cody watched this clip back, he saw something absolutely terrifying in one of the frames. This is the still frame. Can you see it? This is what he saw looking out from the corner of his daughter's bedroom door. If I were Cody, I'd be selling my house and moving out immediately.
Facts. This guy is I don't know Sterling, IDK Sterling on TikTok. He doesn't need my help. He's got like 6.4 million followers. But if you want to check his stuff out, you can go check it out. Yeah, we've seen the creepy face poking out of the door before. That's a classic. I wonder if this is the original one that face came from, because that face now pops out of hundreds of videos behind cabinets and walls and doors, and we've definitely seen that face in other videos. So I do wonder if this is like the guy that started that. And even more so, I wonder if it's real.
Ordering an iPhone from the dark web. Well, it actually feels like there could be an iPhone in there.
What could go wrong?
Let's open it up.
Imagine if they just sent him a hard drive or a battery pack.
I actually got an iPhone. I
Man,
hope
think
it
it's
still
busted.
works.
Wow, it turns on.
It really does. It's completely empty apart from photos.
Keep it on task. Get it out. Get on task. Just get fun. Working out the
You guys, I think I made a big mistake. This is scary.
Every once in a while, I feel the need to highlight comments or comment threads for no particular reason at all. And this just so happens to be one of those times. You get in trouble for going on the dark web? It was a mandatory class I had to take for nursing. They taught how to use it safely. Pretty normal interaction so far. Why do you need to use the dark web in nursing? Fair question. Healthcare uses it all the time. Okay. But like, for what? I was taught by university how to use the dark web. Okay, but not in America, right? Because at this point, this girl's like, obviously this chick doesn't understand what I'm saying. You must not be American. It is an American university. Oh, okay. Why do they teach you? Are you in tech or something? That's it. So I can't really find anything concrete about why health practitioners would use the dark web, but my guess would be they keep their systems on the dark web. Because I know we talk about the dark web and it's, ooh, the dark web. But it's not this, some big scary monolith of a monster. There's plenty of like innocent reasons to use the dark web. You just don't want to be tracked, for instance. You don't want other people or the government to know what you're doing online. You can jump on the Tor browser and not have to deal with it. It does, I don't recommend it if you don't know what you're doing, but maybe I'll go buy an iPhone on the dark web. Just kidding, I'm not gonna do that. There are a handful of people in the comments calling this guy out for a picture of the little girl being the same as, I guess he did this before. This one, I'm guessing. The bottom says, you guys, I think I made a big mistake. This is Scary with 2 R's. A lot of people are calling this guy, to be fair, in the comments, a lot of people are calling this guy out for this picture being used in a video that he did before. But in his defense, he says that he bought this on the same marketplace from the same person. So, maybe take it with a grain of salt. But that is Scary one. Mr. Scary goes viral on TikTok. Yeah, go check him out. Anyway, this one isn't really, I'm assuming, because he's just talking about Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. But this is probably not an actual like scary content video, but I thought I want to hear his thoughts on this. And it's spooky season. We're all going to probably watch Friday the 13th in the coming weeks, right? The classic.
Jason was literally a special needs child who literally was bullied his entire life and was pushed into a lake and drowned by the campers that were supposed to be his fellow comrades. And the camp counselors who were supposed to be watching him weren't even watching him. Instead, they was too busy getting busy in the cabins. And all Jason was trying to do was have a good little fun camp experience. Look where it got him. Bullied and dead. So first of all, can you even blame his mom for going on a killing spree and trying to take out everybody at the camp? Then apparently Jason didn't even die, or he probably just got resurrected through the water or something. The only person who ever really cared about him, the only person he knew that actually was concerned about his well-being, he sees her get decapitated right in front of him by one of the counselors that was supposed to be watching him before he drowned. It's like, at this point, how can you people really just think that he's just this badass evil killer guy? Bro, Jason is a child, a traumatized child in a hulking monstrous mass of a body. This is a child with massive trust issues, and he's constantly killing people because he thinks, oh, they're gonna try to kill me first anyway. He's still in a childlike way of thinking, so he also thinks everybody around him is just like the kids that bullied him and the camp counselors that weren't watching him and killed his mom. So now that any sign of human presence, he just wants to fucking annihilate you, so you'll leave him the fuck alone. Like, bro, if y'all really still think Jason is evil, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Something's wrong with y'all, man. Y'all ain't got no type of perspective for real.
Yeah, has anybody tried giving Jason a hug? Maybe that's all he needs. Bro just wanted to have fun at summer camp. Look how it paid him off. Also, while we're at it, Freddy Krueger is just a burn victim who's trying to reach out to people in dreams so that they can solve his cold case. Also, not really a horror movie, but still a bad guy. If Bane didn't blow up that football stadium, we would all been on his side. He's just trying to stop corrupt politicians and leaders and get the people to rise up against them. Sounds familiar? Team Bane over here. Fuck Bruce Wayne. And while we're at it, Sid from Toy Story was not the bad guy. He's just a creative kid. He didn't know those toys were alive. Not his fault. Also, I might have done the same thing. Time 2:42 a.m. Know what that means.
This young girl from Philippines posted a TikTok that went completely viral, in which she has finally confronted a mysterious creature that had been waking her up multiple times at night by screaming, constantly knocking on the door or trying to break it. One night, she finally had enough and decided to open the door while recording the whole encounter.
Why would you open the door? What's on their head? They got like goofy ears or something. Oh, shucks. Sorry I was yelling at your door. Oh, it also at the top says 3:54 a.m. So this motherfucker's out there for over an hour. Yeah, if I decide to open the door, it's not going to be all sheepishly like that. I'm coming out with a foot chest height, all right? I'm blasting through that door. Although, I guess it wouldn't have worked out because she squatted down. I would have just kicked right over her. So I don't know if that's the best tactic. And says, guys, what is wrong with my cat? I'm freaking out. She has been staring at me like this for 10 minutes. I don't know what to do. I feel like if it didn't have this music, it probably wouldn't be freaky. Also, I mean, I don't know if you're concerned about the way your cat is acting, take it to the vet. Don't. Yeah, I don't know. It's a cutie though. Everyone in the comments is saying it's a Flemin response. I don't know what that is. Well, if you Google Flemin response cat, it does look just like this. So that could be it. It doesn't sound like it's anything to really be worried about. Lots of animals do it. The behavior facilitates the transfer of pheromones and other scents into the vomeronasal organ, located above the roof of the mouth. An animal may perform the Flemin response when investigating sites of particular interest or perhaps more generally odors or tastes. Perhaps most easily observed in domestic cats and horses, both exhibit a strong Flemin response to odors. It sounds like it's pretty common. So maybe your place just stinks, bro. And the cat's like, hey, why don't you clean up in here once in a while, my guy? Cute kitty, and we're not even to the palate cleanser yet. What the hell? Bro was like there 1 second and then he just starts to pull a Michael J. Fox and disappear. That's weird. At the top, this one says, POV, you believe in mermaids and fairies.
This is a hagstone. They say
Whoa.
that when you find a stone with a naturally made hole in it from the ocean,
That's
that
natural?
you can look through it and see the mermaids and the fairies on the other side. There is magic all around us.
Look at this. Wrinkled peach. Oh, she's so pretty.
Aww. OMG, I found a mermaid's bag on the island of Venice. She got any money in there?
Well, that's an obvious fade portal if I've ever seen one. Yeah, it is. Just a stairway into some black water. I'm gonna go touch it.
No. Okay, tell me this doesn't look like there was a mermaid sleeping here. Like,
I'm
look at that.
fully convinced I found a mermaid's resting spot.
Did I just find a mermaid imprint?
Mhm.
I had to have, right? Tell me there wasn't a mermaid right here.
And Fern's waving at you. Can't wait for somebody in the comments to be like, actually, it's not a fern. Whoa.
The most obvious fade trap I have ever
I'm really curious who this chick
I'm gonna go
is.
touch it. No, Maria, you're gonna get kidnapped.
I want to know who they are. Maria and whoever does this video. Because it's the same as the one before, the stairs chick that said this is an obvious fade trap. I think it's the same chick. Sounds like it. I would love to know who they are. I want to see their accounts because everything they see is a fade trap. We've seen them walking in the woods, seeing random stuff. looking at a random tree. Like, that's obviously a fae trap. So maybe I just don't know enough about faes and fae traps, and I need to educate myself. So if anybody could tag me in their stuff, let me know who they are. I would love to go start becoming a better person and learning more about faes and fairies. Maybe they're real. I'm not making fun. I don't know. It's cut off, but at the top it says paranormal activity caught on camera part 31.
¿Qué pasó, güey? ¡Oh, güey, mira! Ahí va saliendo. What the? Mira.
A man quickly takes out his phone to record this exact spot shown on screen, where apparently something very strange happened.
Someone was walking by, bro, and they just disappeared when they got by the tree.
Someone or something had disappeared right in front of him, and he knows this for a fact, as he wasn't the only person to have seen this. Just like him, the man crossing the road had seen the figure vanish on the sidewalk. Having no other way of showing what just happened, the man continues to record in the hopes that it reappears. But as he films, this happens.
And she just disappeared in the sidewalk. What the fuck? I know you guys didn't believe me, but somebody walking by. ¿Qué pasó, güey? Oh,
What happened?
mira. Ahí va saliendo. What the? Mira. What the hell? Salió de la.
It came from.
What the? What is that? ¿Qué es eso, güey?
Who cuts the video off right there? I'd have to walk over to it. I would need so much. I would need about 18 hours more video. Just the next 18 hours of what happens. That's all I need. Not asking much. Somebody said recorded with a flip phone. The top, I mean, it's not really the top, but it's the top one that comes up. It says that there's a slope between the sidewalk and fence. So maybe it slopes down back behind that wall or something. I can't really tell. It's hard to tell on the quality, but I guess that's possible. But it doesn't really explain, if there's a slope behind the fence, it doesn't explain why there was a shadow on the wall in front of the fence. So maybe that doesn't really make sense. I don't know, that's weird, dude. Especially because they both saw it. It's always weirder when multiple people see it. I guess it could explain, the slope thing could explain how the girl disappeared, but it doesn't explain that weird shadow. But I guess if you can explain the girl disappearing, you might be able to figure out an explanation for the weird shadow. Like maybe somebody was walking out of frame. I didn't see anybody, so. Yeah, dude, I don't see anybody there that would have made that shadow. That was weird. But it did kind of look like it disappeared for a second right before the car passed. And it's still moving. It came back out from behind the car. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Yeah, definitely a weird one. If shadow people are real, does that mean that there's like a realm of shadow people where they just like do shadow people stuff and they can phase in and out of our realm as they please? Is that where our shadow goes at night? Peter Pan, motherfucker. So this guy is not the best frame of him, but that's his beginning frame on this video. So this is Dylan.page on TikTok if you guys want to check him out. But apparently there's a new huge scientific discovery in the ocean. So let's check it out.
The ocean just got a whole lot stranger today because scientists have just discovered that something is producing what they call dark oxygen on the sea floor. And to put this discovery in perspective, until this paper was published yesterday, scientists believed that the oxygen we all breathe and rely on to survive could not be produced without sunlight. Yet the depth of ocean where this discovery was made was in complete darkness. And not only that, because it also seems to be produced by non-living, non-biological sources described as lumps of metal on the sea floor. Which is another baffling discovery, because scientists also previously thought that most oxygen was created by living organisms. But it gets crazier. The paper outlines that trillions of these naturally occurring metallic nodules each produce an electrical current close to that of a AA battery. Goddamn, cavemen had batteries and electricity and didn't even know. And as you were probably taught at school, or not, this electrical current can split water, H2O, into hydrogen and oxygen. I mean, just the fact that we can still be making groundbreaking discoveries like this in 2024 is wild enough, but it gets even more interesting because just think about what that could mean for other planets. If we now know that oxygen can be produced by non-living organisms, it changes our perspective on which exoplanets out there could have a oxygen atmosphere, which, as you know, is necessary to sustain life.
Huh, that's interesting. I don't know, I thought it'd be cool to learn something today. And to be fair, this was from back in July, so you guys might have heard about this, but I didn't, so. I do feel like it's strange that not more people are talking about we have metal balls on the ocean floor that produce oxygen. That's a weird thing about the Earth, right? This is why we need to explore the ocean more. That and the giant mothership that's kicking out all the UFOs that lives down there. We should probably check that out too. How about a palate cleanser? How other people react to the clown. Meg. What's he trying to do then? Too real. Bro spotted the prank from a mile away and called him on his bluff. You don't really want to live this life, clown. Look, he's walking down the street alone at night for a reason. He's scared of the damn clown. I would like to think that I would do the same thing, but realistically, I'd probably be more like this. I'm out, bro. I don't think so. A clown? No. Although I would like to think that I would have enough awareness to think that this is probably a prank. It's going to be a lot funnier if I just mess with them back. But on the off chance it's not, and I do run into the one psycho John Wayne Gacy modern 2024 clown, I know I'm not going to get outrun by a dude in a clown suit, but I don't know what he could be hiding in that clown suit. So, as with most fights, best to walk or run away. I actually have one more palate cleanser for you, because this other one made me laugh really hard.
Oh, damn! There's not a bug on me. It's on you!
You want to get on here and show them what concealer?
What that is on your face?
Oh, babe, what?
Your sister's on the phone.
This would be me. I'd be so mad.
You ready?
This is a video.
What the fuck?
I see some questions for this TikTok video.
The fuck is that?
Get it out! Get it out! Smile, act like you're having a good time.
What is in my face? Yo, man, look at this, bro. What the fuck, yeah? What was that? What? Get spider on my face here! Get spider on my face!
That's real fear. I love it. There's a spider on my face, Jay. There's a spider on my face. I'm so glad that I've seen these so many times on the internet, because if somebody ever got me with that, it would be a really good one if I didn't know about it. Now I know about it, so you're not going to get me with it, so don't try. But there you have it, folks. That is day 11 of TikToktober in the books. We did it. We done it. We're doing it some more. If you enjoy this kind of content, do me a favor, let me know. Drop a like for me. I just got a message from the Illuminati that said if I don't receive enough likes, they're going to revoke my secret membership. So do me a favor and help me stay in the club. Oh, they're gonna hate that. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a video, or if I go live for a live stream. And if I do, you better come hang out and say hi in the chat. There's a whole bunch of links in the description of this video. If you click on any of them and buy anything, I might get a commission or a small kickback of some sort. And my Patreon's down there as well, so come say hi. It's only 99 cents a month. But otherwise, I just appreciate you tuning in right here on YouTube. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I love you. So until next time, stay creepy.